have another foundation to do a first impressions on, and it's the Cover FX Power Play foundation. This is on sale right now at Sephora, so I want to review it immediately. It currently retails for $44 and it's on sale for $22. Hopefully I got a good color. This is supposed to be a full coverage matte foundation. I am extremely oily, so this is everything that I look for in a foundation. I have a lot of matte full coverage foundation reviews. If that's what you're into, I'll leave the playlist in the description and in the comments. If you're new, my name is Jen, Jen's Beauty Style, and please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy. So, oh my god, I'm so excited. And you know, I also have the little Cover FX powder here. We're gonna set it with that. This one is a 1.18 ounce. Usually you'll get a 1 ounce in a foundation, so that's pretty cool. You get a little bit more. Claims to be full coverage, weightless matte finish with a powerful pollution defense. Say is a best-selling foundation, delivers waterproof, sweat-proof, transfer-proof coverage. It is formulated with an ultrafine powder trio to blur the appearance of pores. Shade I got is N25. I was thinking about getting like N20. 20 is fair to light with neutral undertones, and N25 is light skin with neutral undertones. I'm always a neutral undertone just for reference. I will put the list of the ingredients right here just in case you're interested. Made in Italy. So here it is. Dye for the packaging. Plastic is a squeezy tube. Let's hope is a good match. Let's mix this up. I'm gonna moisturize the face because especially with the matte foundation, oh my god, even if you're oily it can look so bad. Just use like water gel, moisturize, nothing heavy at all. I'm just using this one from Tatcha. This is the Tatcha water cream. Love it. Literally doesn't even feel like a moisturizer, it feels like water. I will list everything I'm using down below. I'll put primer on half of the face, the other half no primer, so we see if there's any difference. For the primer, I will be using the Tatcha, the liquid silk canvas. Put it here on my right side. Oh, you twist it. Okay, and it's a squeezy tube. I usually love pumps. I think all my foundations are pumps. Again, this is the Cover FX Power Play Foundation in N25. We'll start with the side that has the primer. I don't know how many of these to do. Let's try something like that. And the color looks so good. So I'm just putting some on my sponge. Oh. Alright, so this one is not like scented, but it does smell like, you know, paint or foundation. So this this reminds me like of the Marc Jacobs foundation that I just reviewed, the Remarkable foundation. I think that it dries up really quickly. It is not the easiest to blend, to like work in sections. Now I love the finish. It feels nice and matte, but it doesn't feel like tight on the face or anything. Let me just look closely. For the color, I think it's good. Like if you compare it like with my neck, it looks good. I think it looks a little bit light. What do you think? Imagine how Imagine how N20 would have looked. I'm glad I got N25. It looked like super full coverage. So let's try to put like a little bit more and see like if we start looking cakey. It's a good idea to add more. I just put a little bit there. Just trying to build it up. But it's good that it's giving you the option, like maybe you don't want a super full coverage, maybe like in the summer you don't like to put it super full coverage, or it depends where you're going. At least it's like customizable. Bringing it down my neck really well. I have this spot here, and look, you can still see it. So I don't know like if I would call it full, but as of now, if we're talking about the finish, I think the finish is gorgeous. See, that's like drier combination moisturized, because this is matte. But we'll see if it continues to be this matte. Like when I finish my whole face of makeup, I will come back and show you how everything looks. Now I'm gonna go to this side of the face and I'll see like how well does it blend without a primer. You can see the difference, kind of. This one that has like 2 layers and this one that's just one. So this one here with just 1 layer, it's a very nice, like it looks like skin, like it says weightless. Yeah, it looks very nice if you don't have like imperfections or you don't care for them to show. I feel more comfortable with more coverage. For this, work in little sections is not the easiest to blend. Even with like the 2 layers here and the 1 here, like it still doesn't look cakey. I don't feel like it looks heavy on my skin, which I love. Just put a little bit more. I do prefer to build it up a little. Don't play with it a lot. Like once you set it, stop going over it, because then you see like this area is already looking weird. We'll be setting it with this Cover FX translucent setting powder. I just have a mini size. This is a loose powder. I use loose powders very rarely. I like to use the pressed powders better. Using this Luxie 640 brush. Gonna lightly tap. You don't want to be heavy-handed when you have a foundation that is too matte, because if the foundation doesn't look bad, you're gonna mess it up. It's gonna look super cakey if you put a lot of powder. If you really want to pack on the powder, you would put like apply it with a flat top kabuki that really like presses it in. Oh, it just looks so pretty with that powder on top. We'll list everything down below. We'll be right back. Oh my god, before I tell you about the foundation, I totally forgot to do a swatch for you. So I'm just gonna put a drop here so it dries out by the time I finish talking, and that way we will do a fresh swatch so you can see if it oxidizes and how much. So this is how it looks. I did go ahead and powder my face a little more. Like I said, I usually do not just do a soft swipe like that with the powder. Pores do look nice. I don't feel like it emphasizes my texture, like the acne that I have here. I don't feel like it's showing it more. Like it's not making me look dry in those areas. Like my only fine lines are in this area, and I feel like it looks alright. It doesn't look like super smooth, but it doesn't look like super drying or anything, and really believe is because I moisturize. The side that has the primer and the side that doesn't have the primer, I don't think it looks any different. Maybe in this area here I feel like, well, actually both of them, I feel like I'm starting to see some glow. I don't know if you can see it. It's too soon for me to like have to blot, and I do believe it's not the foundation, it's just the way I applied the powder. So it's just something to keep in mind if you're oily like me. To me, it does not look heavy at all. 2 applications, I think it still looks good. Usually like do my quick first impressions, and then like a week later I'll do like a very quick tutorial doing a full face using that foundation that I just reviewed, just like I just did with the Marc Jacobs. If I don't do one, then you will know that I did not like this foundation. Alright, so now that this swatch is dried, I'm just gonna put a fresh swatch of the foundation. We see this is the fresh swatch. This is the one that's dry. Right now, like looking at my neck, it doesn't look like there's a huge color difference. Don't forget to subscribe, click the little notification bell. That way you'll be the first to get notified every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.